Good morning. Did you get a chance to review the CSS I sent over?
Yes, I did. I think we need to adjust the layout for mobile devices.
What kind of adjustments were you thinking?
The navigation bar doesn't look right on smaller screens. It overlaps with the logo.
We could use a media query to fix that. Have you worked with them before?
A little bit. We use them to apply different styles based on screen size, right?
Exactly. We can write a query that changes the navbar style when the screen is less than 600 pixels wide.
That sounds like a good plan. What style changes do you suggest?
We could stack the links vertically instead of horizontally and move the logo to the center.
I like that idea. It would make everything more accessible on a phone.
Let's code that. Start with the navbar inside the media query.
Got it. And the logo adjustment?
Add 20 pixels to the bottom margin of the logo to give some space between it and the links.
Okay, I'm updating the CSS now. How about the font sizes? Should we change those too?
Yes, let's make the font size larger for better readability on small devices. Maybe increase it by 2 pixels?
Sounds good. I'll add font size, 16px, to the body inside the same media query.
Perfect. Once you've made those changes, can you push the updates? I'll check how it looks on my devices here.
Will do. Pushing in a few minutes.
Great. Thanks for handling the adjustments. It's really going to improve the user experience on mobile.
No problem. It's important our site looks good on all devices. I'll let you know once I've pushed the changes.
Thanks, I'll look out for it. Let's touch base after to discuss any further tweaks.
Did you get a chance to review the heat maps from our latest UX study?
Yes, I noticed a lot of activity around the new search feature. However, users seem to be exiting shortly after.
That's not ideal. Do you think the interface is too complicated?
It might be. The search results are overwhelming. Maybe we should simplify the display of results.
What if we group the results by category? Would that help users find what they need faster?
That could work. It would make the page less cluttered and more organized.
And what about filters? Do we have too many options there?
Possibly. Let's prioritize the most used filters and hide the rest under an advanced section.
Good idea. We should also consider revising the labels to make them clearer.
Agreed. Clear, concise labels would definitely improve navigation.
I'll draft some new labels and send them to you for feedback.
Great. How about we also test a quick tips pop-up for first-time users?
That could be really beneficial. It can guide them on how to effectively use the search.
Exactly. We could show it only the first 2 times they use the feature to avoid annoyance.
I like that. Let's prototype this and see how it interacts with the rest of the UX.
I'll start on the prototype for the categorized results and revised filters.
And I'll handle the quick tips pop-up. Once we have both, let's review them together.
Perfect. We can then set up a user testing session to gather feedback.
Sounds good. Thanks for the insights. This could really enhance our user experience.
No problem. I'm sure these tweaks will make a significant difference. Let's touch base tomorrow to combine our updates.
Hey, have you checked the latest performance stats for our new database?
Yes, I noticed the query response time has improved, but we're still seeing some latency issues.
Is the latency across all queries or specific ones?
It's mainly with the complex joins in our reporting queries.
We might need to look into indexing those tables better. What do you think?
I agree. Adding indexes on the joined fields could speed things up significantly.
Should we also consider partitioning some of the larger tables?
That's a good idea. Partitioning can reduce the query load by segmenting the data.
I'll draft a plan for the indexes and partitioning. Do we have enough data on the query patterns?
We do. I've been logging query times and types for the past week. I can share the report with you.
That would be great. With that data, we can prioritize which tables to partition first.
Also, how are we doing with the backup procedures? Are they affecting performance?
Slightly, but it's within acceptable limits. I'm more concerned about the backup size. It's growing fast.
Maybe it's time to implement incremental backups instead of full ones every time.
Exactly my thought. Incremental backups will save us space and reduce the strain during backup windows.
Perfect. Let's implement that and monitor how it impacts our overall performance.
Will do. I'll start with the indexing and partitioning and then move on to adjusting the backup strategy.
Thanks for being on top of this. It's crucial that our database runs smoothly.
Absolutely. I'll update you by the end of the day on my progress.
Looking forward to it. Let's make sure our database is not only robust but also efficient.